Did that sound too loud or that sound good?
No, it sounds good. Really? I am live. That was Mike, everybody. That was Mike. Something's in the way. Oh my God, Khalees, you got so much stuff up here. Can't tell where I am. You can play it, babe.
Hey, Twin.
Hey, my Chrissy, you ready? I'm outside.
I was born ready. You know I ain't got to be on anything. Put no weed together before I eat, so I'm
beautiful. I'm so fine, supreme. I'm better than you. It's my life. I call shots. I can do whatever I want. I'm better than you. Set the rules to my own game. I'm better than you. They say that I am conceited. Well, I must admit, I think I'm the shit. They say that I talk too loud, but when I rock the crowd, sit your black ass down. I can't, I do. I wake up just to make my own rules. I can't not lose. I'll stay the first to make my own move. And I'm beautiful, I'm so supreme. I'm better than you, it's my life, I call shots. I can do whatever I want. My own thing. I'm better than you, set the rules to my own game. I'm better than you, See, I ain't trying to say I'm better than y'all. I'm just listening to the mirror, mirror on the wall. I'ma really have to be with self-esteem to love myself. Now I believe that confidence is what I want, 'cause I can do whatever I want. She's with me in the mirror, blue, I'm still looking back. I didn't like her skin was too black. Mama said the black, the berry, the sweet of the juice. The berry, the line that I know you. When I lost my man, I lost everything young. Thought I was sure. I lived it and control it. I'm beautiful, I'm so supreme. I'm better than you, it's my life, I call shots. I can do whatever I want. My own thing. I'm better than you, set the rules to my own game. I'm better than you. And see, my mirror tells me I don't need all that. All them fake nails and fake hair, fake eyelashes. Come on, y'all. I was born great. I ain't trying to do all that fake mess. Not today.
Hello, happy Sunday. Hi. Hi, Richard. Hi, Kristen, Sharisa, Ronald, Ashlyn, Sean, Ty. Hi, Marquita. Is it Marquita or Marquita? I don't really know. And I think I need you to tell me which one it is. Hi, Sonia Lynette and Amalola. What are y'all drinking today? Javon said he's drinking bootlegger. I was like, what? I guess this is some bootleg too. Mike's aunt made some sangria and she made it herself, but it's pretty tasty. That's what I'm drinking today in my red cup. So hi Javon, hi Deidre. Today's topic, we're just gonna stay on what we've been talking about the whole time, but so we're gonna go back 2 weeks. We're gonna finish up dating and relationships, but we're gonna add a little bit to that. And tonight we want to know, do black men still want black women? Hi Vic, you drink, and hi, let's see, FC Reed, you're drinking rum and coke. What did I mess up? Hi Keita, Lenidra, and hi Daryl. What are y'all drinking today? Okay, Ronald, you're drinking Heineken. What's Sweet Walter? Ah, Jareen, you're drinking sangria too. And Sunshine, that's what I like. I like that name. You're drinking water. Guess what? Ayana, I have water too. I'm gonna chug a lug this behind this sangria here that I'm drinking. And Amalola's drinking a martini. Red wine is Marquita. Ready to be ready. Hi Crystal, VL, and oh, somebody has some sweet tea. Is it good sweet tea? My grandmother makes some delicious sweet tea, but I'm telling y'all, I can only drink like half a cup of her sweet tea because it's so sweet. That's the type of tea that gives you sugar. I'm just kidding, but it's really sweet, but it's the bomb. But I can only drink a little bit. So the reason why I wanted to kind of tag dating and relationships with do black men still want black women, because this has been that type of week. I'm not cursing people out. Like last week I gave some women on my page that was acting real foolish a good cursing out. And I just want everyone to know that this week I am calm. But I'm not calm because people said, do you really think talking like that is going to get somewhere? I'm calm because I'm full. I've had me a little bit to drink. And I'm in my onesie. I'm chilling. So no, I'm not calm because you were like, oh my God. Because you know I don't give two shits about your feelings. I'm calm today because that's just the mood I'm in, and I want us to really have an interactive conversation. So I'm gonna do my best. Like this last week I ignored most of the comments because I was going in. This week I really want to get some feedback. Yesterday I had the opportunity to be on Tommy Sotomayor. Tommy, if you happen to be watching this, can you tell me Sotomayor? Sotomayor. I might have to call him because I'm having a hard time. I was on his show yesterday and we talked about the video from 2 weeks ago, women hijacking Father's Day, and just talking about black women in general. Of course, we had a lot of women. Prior to me going on the show, the only thing I had really heard about him was that he hated black women. And the couple videos that I saw, I was kind of like, I get where he's coming from. So I was thinking, is something wrong with me? Because I don't see that he hates black women. Now, of course, there are some people that follow him, that are like, you gotta see this video and that video. That I don't have time. I can only tell you that on his show, and even communicating with him prior to being on the show, he was nothing but respectful, and he knew exactly who he was talking to. I was a dark-skinned sister with natural nappy hair, with 3 children. Like, he knew exactly who he was talking to, and he was never for one moment disrespectful with me. And having the conversation with him, the way he ran his show, was that he just wanted us to have a conversation, like, and allow me the opportunity to kind of, you know, give my point of view. But it just amazed me because like so many women are like they hate him, and so many women are like he hates black women. And I even saw black men saying that he hates black women. But out of that spun a whole different conversation. Like even listening to Javon Clark and some of the posts that he put up, and the women coming at him on that post. Had to find where the camera was on this phone. Okay, coming at him on that post, they were saying he was trying to get them to understand that it's not all black women. What he is, you know, what Javon even says he's sick of, what Tommy is saying he's sick of, and what I'm hearing so many black men say. And I just want us as women to just for a moment get out of our feelings and hear what's being said. It's not that they hate black women. They hate some of the things that are associated with us, that we are allowing to be associated with us. For one, a nasty attitude. We know that we can be, I bet you, nah. We know we can be like that. They're sick of that. They're not saying they don't want women that are resilient. They're not saying they want women that lay down and be, well, some of them probably are, because some of them might be weak and they really want a doormat. But most of them are saying they don't want a doormat. They don't want a woman that just listens to everything. But it is the way that you debate or disagree that nobody wants to be nagged all the time. Javon always says that the woman that brings the most peace gets the most time. If you're not peaceful, that's in any type of relationship, whether it's with your children, your best friend. If you're not peaceful, they don't want to be around you. If you're constantly nagging, if you think that ratchet ghetto attitude is peaceful, I'm telling you right now, you are wrong. Okay? So I just want to talk, because to answer the question that I put on some of the posts, does black men still want black women? I think the answer is yes. Although a lot of women feel like that's not the truth, I think the answer is yes. But we got to talk about some of the things that we do that we know is bullshit, women. Okay? We know it's bullshit. And I, of course, am a little outspoken. Did you know that? Like, for real, did y'all realize I'm a little outspoken? I say what's on my mind. I say how I feel. I don't hold back. I'm very honest. I know it's hard to believe. I know. Get yourselves together. Take a sip of your drink. It's hard to swallow that truth. I am a little outspoken. Delish. However, there is a way when you're communicating with a man, ladies, that you don't have to be all bitch about it. Now, I can debate with the best of them. And sometimes I get in a good little old debate with old Mike Cox. I do. Because sometimes, more often than not, he's wrong. So, we get in a little debate at times. But I think what we forget as women is that when you're talking to a man that you love, a man that you're in a relationship with, you have to be very careful not to verbally castrate that man. Y'all know sometimes we can be real mean. We can hit below the belt. I am a witness of that, because I used to be that person. Like when I was arguing with my ex-husband, whatever I thought was gonna hurt him the worst, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, you black big lip, that's why your mama was a crackhead. Anything I could say that I thought was gonna tear him down and hurt his feelings, if I felt like I was hurt, that's what I was gonna say. That is verbally castrating someone. Or to say, oh, you ain't shit. They might have had a hard week at work. They shared it with you because they felt like you were safety, and then you turn around and then use it against them to knock them down a few pegs. Men don't like that. We don't like that as women, but a lot of times we do that. So when you hear black men saying things about black women, maybe they don't verbalize it in a way that we can really receive it. I don't know. But I just don't believe that they hate us. I believe they hate some of the ways that we have, that we won't be honest and admit that we have those type of ways, or that we're capable of doing those type of things. So hey, it's me. I know that I can be that mean girl. So when I'm having a debate with the person I'm in a relationship with, I have to make sure that I am speaking still respectful, getting my point across respectfully, without trying to verbally castrate him or make him feel like hamburger meat. Y'all know we do it. I've watched women, when you break up. Now tell me this, women, I need somebody to answer this question for me. Why is it that you can be in a relationship for 5 years, but the moment y'all break up, that's when he got a little dick? His dick wasn't little when y'all was together? Like, if you didn't talk about it 5 years ago, why you gotta bring it up now just because y'all mad? I don't understand. All of a sudden, that's why you got a little dick. You ain't never known how to do nothing with it. You ain't never known how to work it. What, he didn't have a little dick when you was getting pregnant, or when you was sucking on it? Let's just be honest. So if you mad, why then is that something that you use to try and bring him down a few pegs? Now, if he got a little dick and you need him to do a little bit more with it, you need to go to him in love while y'all are together and say, babe, you know, there's more things that I like about you, but you on a little side. I was wondering if we could try this, or maybe you could try that, or maybe we can work. But I see women using that when they break up. Seriously, Deidre. Let's see. Yeah, Richard says, yeah, I shut down when it's done, and then I'm on my way out, so I don't respond in kind verbally. Exactly. And then it becomes a war. You know, you lash out and then they lash out back at you. It can be really, really rough. I'm seeing someone say black women can't get a break on anything. I think black women have had enough of a break. I think that's why we on the bullshit road that we on, and that's why we having the conversation that we're having now, because we done had too much of a break. We always act like we got our feelings are hurt by any type of criticism, but we the main ones loud in the grocery store. Or let's just be honest. Come on, y'all. We not that weak. Black women are not that weak. Y'all stop that shit. Y'all stop acting like somebody can't tell y'all some stuff that's gonna help you with your life. We not that weak. Remember, maybe this is my generation, but we was the same ones in the street talking about step in the car, mash that gas, move to the side, and let Shemeka pass. She said, oosh, look at that booty, oosh, Come on, y'all. We won't even brought up on no weak stuff, okay? I slip and slide and bust you in the eye. Come on. Y'all stop this playing. Stop acting like y'all feelings are still being hurt every time somebody say something to you. If you don't like it, refer to my video last week. See, I'm trying to be kind, trying to be nice, trying to be real sweet today. Okay? If you don't like it, I'm going to tell you what you should do is leave. I'm trying to help y'all. This is my peace. You are my peace. I love you. You are my peace. My red cup. You are my peace, and I worship thee. Alright. Just gonna keep on moving just a little bit. Corey says, what am I drinking? It's a sangria, and it's homemade by a nice lady, and it tastes really, really delicious. Yes, Sharisa, slip and dip and bust your bottom lip. We grew up saying cheers like that, but then every time somebody want to tell us something, we feel like we're being bashed or ridiculed, or this is why we can't move forward, because we've turned a blind eye to the foolishness for a very, very, very long time. So I'm trying to tell y'all, don't buy into the lie that black men don't want us. Black men do want black women. Black men don't want women on no bullshit. That is what the problem is. Just like we don't want them on no bullshit. How many of y'all go out and be like, I'm looking for a man that's gonna knock me up, not take care of the kids, he gonna sit at home and eat all the eggs while I'm out working hard? Yes, that's the man I'm looking for. I just want me a man that will let me stay on the side of the road. If my tire go flat, leave me there, not come get me. I just want a man that, you know, if this month I'm having a hard time paying my bills, he's just gonna let my lights get cut off. No. If you can put out there what you want about a man, women, we are very vocal, and men listen to this and try and reach those standards. But the moment they say what they want, all of a sudden it's my feelings hurt. Oh my God, why'd you say that about black women? Shut up. And get off this post. We're not gonna talk to you today, okay? Ben, you say you are speaking about two different black men. Explain to me what the two different black men are. Nobody says that that's the type of man they want, but that's the type of man they seem to go for. They do. And then they we're not talking about those little stupid women though. We're not even referring to them. We're gonna let stupid women be stupid women. He that hath ears to hear the correction that Naked Girls is bringing, let them hear. If they don't have the ears to hear correction, we're just gonna let them keep doing what they're doing and then be crying. And when they decide to come to their senses and get some good teaching and some good correction, we'll receive them right on in. But today I'm talking to the women that really want to be better women. I'm not talking about these little hood rats that keep picking up JoJo, and JoJo got 4 kids and they gonna be number 5. They gonna have a baby with him and be number 5. We're not talking about that. Let's see. We're talking about good. It's because there's so many good women that are like, where are the good men? And I think it's so many good black men that are like, where are the good black women? And so I just want to dispel the myth that they don't want us. That's just not true. I just want us to realize that there are some things that we do that's annoying. Insecurity on both sides is annoying, and that is a relationship killer. You have to be sure of yourself. You have to know who you are, because if you don't, that insecurity will just eat away at your relationship. If you don't know who you are, then you're constantly thinking that the person that you're with is gonna leave you for somebody else. And insecurity, nobody wants somebody that's constantly nagging them all of the time. Where you going? Oh, when you coming back? And then if they say 5 o'clock and it's 5:06, well, it's 5:06. It only took you 4 minutes to get home. What was you doing for those 2 minutes? Did you stop at Keisha's house for 2? Every time y'all have a conversation, that's all you doing is nagging and bringing up old mistakes. You should have just moved on. Nobody wants to hear that all the time. Like that nagging stuff. Come on, ladies, be honest. Y'all know that if you happen to get with a man that's a nagger, that shit get on your nerves. So we know it gets on the man's nerves. They're not even as emotional as we are. We know it gets on their nerves, but yet we do it anyway. It's like we can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Why do we constantly nag? If you catch your man doing some shit that you don't want him to do, if you're gonna stay there, don't constantly be nagging him about it. Because if you was that sick of it, you would have packed your shit and left. And if you're not in a place where you can leave, you got to make a plan. I'm trying to help y'all. But to constantly be sitting there nagging at somebody, pushing their buttons, I'm telling you, don't do it. It's not even worth your energy. And it's a relationship killer. It kills relationships. Ryan says, many black men want these non-black women because they want black mixed children. It's true, promise. They want cute kids. But you know what that comes from, I think, Ryan? It's because we're constantly saying that this ain't, first of all, this the bomb. Over 100 people watching me right now. Y'all know I'm cute? The fuck? Pull up my pictures. Got a nice ass body and I done had 3 kids. With my natural hair. And women have to be confident in that. You have to stop letting society say that you're not cute enough and you're not good enough. Once women start walking around in the truth of who they are, not trying to get a blonde, long, straight weave to look like somebody else, not trying to get all these ass implants, not bleaching their skin. We have bought into the lie that black is not good enough. So I can kind of see where you're saying some black men wanna get with a woman of another race because they want what they think is considered cute. Because we're constantly buying into the lie that black is not cute, that black is ugly, that black is whack. So until we get to the point where we stand in the truth of knowing that black is the shit, people are gonna feel like black isn't good enough, you know. And we come in all shades, you know. But as long as we allow that lie to continue, that's just what it's gonna be. Whoa. Somebody said it's some beautiful ladies in the YouTube chat room. I agree. YouTube, y'all going off. I can't hardly keep up. Trying to look like everything we are not. Stop it. That is from Trinae. Exactly. Stop trying to be something that you aren't. You know, and this is the thing we were talking about on the show yesterday. How these women are going out here bleaching their skin, putting weave in their hair that definitely does not match their own texture. But then they have children, and these children look like what they would have looked like before surgery or before bleaching. And so what do we think this is doing to these little kids that have to walk around like this? They don't have the money to try and change what we're telling them is ugly. It's damaging their self-esteem before they even have a chance to grow and develop and know who they are and love themselves. It is up to us regular women, and some people, y'all get so upset when we say regular. Can y'all please, you know what the hell we mean when we say regular. We talking about every day, see you in the grocery store, chilling, we'll get on a broadcast in a onesie type women that don't have to do all that extra stuff to feel good about themselves. It is going to take us coming together and standing up to these stereotypes that we aren't good enough, to say not only are we good enough, that's why we wrote the song, not only am I good enough, I'm better than you. If you are causing your child to have low self-esteem because you walking around putting more money into the beauty supply store to get your weave than you are to help them have an excellent education, I'm better than you. I don't give a fuck that you don't like me saying that. Fuck you. Fuck your feelings. I don't give 2 shits. And we all have to take that stand, women. We gotta stop letting what is considered these bad bitches be all, they the loudest ones. That's why we've gotten a bad rep as black women. They are the loudest ones. It's time for us to tell them to shut their pie hole. We the shit. The naked girls. This I'm talking, and I'm not just talking about me, Chris, and Amalola and Sonya, Jamaica. I'm talking about the naked girls movement. Us women that's really doing the damn thing. Just like this. It's time for us to really make these women realize that's not the way, because it's about these children that's coming up behind them. I have 3 daughters. I don't want my daughters, you know, looking around and feeling like, oh, well, what's the point of me getting an education? All I really need is an ass to be great. What's the point of me treating people nicely? I can just go buy me some titties and get along with everybody. I don't want my kids feeling that way. So it is up to us to start speaking the truth and start. There really is more of us than it is them, but we sit quiet and we don't say anything. It's time for us to start saying we're tired of that. Why? Because if these grown ass women don't want to get it together, fuck them. That's how I feel today. Like, I love y'all. I wish you would grab hold to something good, but if you don't, it's about these kids that's coming up that are being oversaturated with bullshit. These kids are being every time they pick up their phone, that's all they see. Instagram got so much ass up there, it's ridiculous. So it's time for us to start speaking up. Back to these relationship killers. Women, you know that we can be sometimes know-it-alls. Which, although I say don't be a know-it-all, what I really mean is, because if you're smart, you're just smart. It goes back to not making mountains out of molehills. You can give up the right to be right. You don't have to be right about everything. Some things is not even worth being right about. If you say, oh my God, it's sunny outside, and your spouse says, well, it looks a little cloudy to me, it's not worth a 2-hour argument on whether it's sunny or it's cloudy. Like, some shit you just got to just shut up about. Give up the right to be right. Like, I know in my marriage, and I say this in the book, sometimes we will argue about the smallest things, and then after you argue and do all the hitting below the belt to prove your point, we would go 2 and 3 days without speaking over a minor argument on whether it's sunny outside or if it's partly cloudy. That's stupid. Sometimes you have to give up the right to be right. You can't make mountains out of molehills. Some stuff just isn't worth it. And I think sometimes as women, if you feel like you're being overlooked, sometimes you just constantly fighting to be seen, and in your relationship it's not worth it. If he don't see you already, you with the wrong person. You should not have to be you should not have to be fighting to be seen in your relationship, male or female. Your spouse should be the first one that sees you, the first one to tell you you are the bomb, the first one to tell you you're great. So you don't have to, you should not have to be fighting to be seen in your relationship. So sometimes you can just give up the right to be right. It's not even worth arguing about some stuff. And you know we can argue about some real petty shit sometimes. We really can. Ham says you always got the right to shut the hell up. Indeed. By the way, Ham is the Ham Jordan. If you check her out on Instagram, Ham for Mayor, she is the one that made these fabulous earrings. I'm not sure if you can really see them that well, but they are the bomb. They look big, but they are not heavy. They are lightweight. She has figured out to make big earrings, because I love a big earring, and she has figured out a way to make a big earring that's light on the ears, that's not hanging, making you look like you getting ready to have the butt ear. That's what I call it, when women have that little split right there, and then it's like 2 humps because it's been split. They have butt ears, the butt lobes. Ham makes it so you don't you don't have that. And Sharisa says, stop talking about me. Sharisa, You're hilarious. But I know you do that. I know you do. Because you're my best friend. I know you do. You're hilarious. Deidre says these motherfuckers now don't know each other and just have weddings and shit. That's the truth. That's really true. Just wanting to get married. Just because as little girls you kind of dream of your wedding day. Let me tell you, that can be some bullshit. You can just be spending money for no reason. It's not even... You know these earrings are everything. Ham. They're everything. Timothy says black men want black women. I definitely believe that, Timothy. And somebody just ordered some. I think just ordered some earrings. What's her Instagram handle? I think it's Ham for Mayor. Is that right, Ham? Ham for Mayor. I'm pretty sure that's it. Ham, H-A-M, the number 4, Mayor. Ham, will you put that in there? Ham for Mayor. She has the bomb earrings, y'all. They are so nice. Thank you, Renee. Let's see. It's so sad and the cycle continues, but I'm glad it's not the majority. It just seems that way because they get talked about the most, more than the ones doing good. That's true. And you know, that's with anything. That's with anything. You know, we spread the negativity and it seems to kind of outweigh the good sometimes. But I think it's just, hi Rashad. I like him. Rashad Jones. Cause he be on the post going in. Thanks Rashad. You be trying to help people really see what's really being said. Cause sometimes people hop on here and be a little extra for no reason. Yes, it's H-A-M, the number 4, Mayor. Ham for Mayor. Bernadette says spending more time and effort on the wedding than they ever did on the relationship. That is so true. And it's the relationship that's going to keep you together. It's sad to spend $50,000 on a wedding and then 2 years from then it's over because you didn't put any time and effort into the relationship. And we got to start communicating. I do a chat on Twitter sometimes. I haven't been there lately with 6 Brown Chicks on Wednesday. We get some of the craziest questions. Like, there are ladies, they have already had sex with the person, and then they'll say something like, yeah, you know, we've been sleeping together for 2 months, and I was kind of wanting to know where we stand. Should I ask? That's so dumb. That's dumb as hell. What do you mean, should you ask? So you then swung from the chandelier for him, but you don't know if you can talk to him? Like, that's crazy to me. If you know, if you're going into it thinking that you want a relationship, first of all, women, we have to stop lying. Some of y'all running around here talking about you savages, thinking that you can just have sex without any type of relationship, and you're lying. You're lying, but then you get mad when he tossed you to the side. But you told him all you wanted to do was have sex, so why you mad now that he done moved on? Stop that lying up front. That's what you have to do. That goes back to dating that we talked about 2 weeks ago. Stop all that lying. Stop sending your representative that's just going to say what you think the other person wants to hear, and tell the truth up front. If you know that you are looking for a relationship, don't get into the bed with Ray Ray and you know Ray Ray just hopped out of the bed with Latasha the day before because Latasha had already called you and said, I saw your text in my man's phone. Stop all this lying. Know what you want when you go into it. And if it does not look like what you think you're ready for, don't even move forward. Y'all be doing some lying and then try to blame it on the man. Y'all better stop all this lying up front talking about you a savage. You ain't no savage. Women think if they having sex with a man, he is in a relationship with them, and that is never the case. That is never the case. Just because y'all having sex don't mean you in a relationship. That's what them side chicks be like also. Like, they happy being side chicks but mad at the main chick. Right. Nobody has time for that. How do you lay with someone you can't trust? Period. Exactly. Why you laying with somebody that you can't trust? You don't know if you can ask them a question? Come on, ladies. Let's stop being ridiculous. Why do so many women want to be savage? That's weird and masculine. Vanessa, I agree. That's again us buying into this whole bad bitch bullshit that you know, we're pushing on each other. We gotta stop buying into that. Some women will sleep with the man even when he clearly states we are not together. That is so true. Ty says ham stuff is dope. It really is. Defense mechanism, says lyrics. That's true, but they be lying and it's not working. These days it's just fucking go. So it's like, if a man doesn't have to commit himself, why is he going to lay out what he wants on the table when all he wants is to fuck? But you know what? If that's all he wants, he gotta say that. And then I honestly believe, if you pay attention long enough, I can only speak as a woman, I think if you listen to a man closely, he kind of tells you what's, he might not say, hey, all I want to do is fuck, but he'll give you signs that all he want to do is fuck, if you really pay attention. The problem is, we go into it wanting what we want and ignoring the red flags. We talked about that in dating. We ignore the red flags. They're there. The writing is on the wall. We have to stop acting like he's not doing that, or that we don't see it, because it's there. And if that's what if he puts that out to you, ladies, you have to decide whether or not you want that, you know, because if you don't want it, then keep moving, and don't feel like you have to settle for that just because you don't want to be alone. There is somebody out there that wants what you want. You just might have to keep looking. Like Amalola says all the time, date. Stop letting society make you think you can't date. Like, if you go on a date with Harold on Friday and you and Harold didn't click, it's okay to accept a date from Daryl the next. Like, come on, Harold and Daryl. Like, you know, we ain't saying sleeping with everybody. We're saying dating, getting to know people out, not at your house Netflix and chilling. We're not saying that. It's okay to date. That's the only way you're gonna find that person that matches up with you. Thank you, Dr. O. Y'all gotta start tuning in. Dr. O be dropping some knowledge, and she gonna start putting it on the Naked Girls page. Amalola. No sex, the man will leave. No money, the woman will leave. The only way to stay true is to find out who you are and date without sleeping around. Right. People speak on themselves. Observe more and you will get your answer. So true, Trina. All you have to do is pay attention and you'll see. We don't pay attention. Bernadette says some women are wishy-washy. You say FWB. I do not know what that means. I'm not hip on the language. What is FWB? Oh, friends with benefits. Thank you. My daughter had to tell me that. You say friends with benefits to him, but tell everybody y'all are in a relationship. Lies. So true, Bernadette. So true. Oh, Jason said he don't buy meals for 90 days. Dog. Jason, you rough, aren't you? I can't get no Big Mac. No meat. I don't even eat no meat. I get the big. I'll be like, can I get a Big Mac, no meat? You won't buy me no Big Mac, Jason? Jeez, you rough. And one of the other things that's a relationship killer, we're coming to the end of this. I know the BET Awards are coming on. I'm not sure if it's 8 or 9, but y'all know I like to be off to give you time to get ready for whatever you plan to do at 8 o'clock. I'm not going to stand in the way of the BET Awards. Plus, y'all know my boo is being honored for a lifetime achievement. I have to be ready. I got to be there to cheer him on, even if he don't know that I'm cheering him on. So, the last thing we have to talk about is sex. Since we're on the topic, if you're in a relationship, don't use sex as a weapon. Like, I hate it when people are in relationship and feel like a woman, I'm only speaking for a woman, use sex against a man. Like, oh, you didn't take out the trash, you know you ain't getting none tonight. Oh, so you gonna leave the toilet seat up, you know you not getting none tonight. Don't use sex as a weapon. And then the moment he go out there and get it from somewhere else, and I'm not saying that's what he has to do or that's the answer, we hurt. But you didn't play games. Stop playing games in these relationships, lady. If I'm talking about, if this man is not mistreating you, why are you trying to use sex as a weapon? Because if he's mistreating you, you shouldn't even be in a relationship to start with. But if you're using sex as a weapon for some little petty things, Lord, I'm so sorry, people on Shemeka Michelle page. It was just stuck. It wasn't even moving. I have missed some of y'all comments, and I'm so sorry. Vic says a lot of women want to be men so bad. That is so true. And they need to stop all of that. I don't want to be a man. It's just, I know some things that I can't and don't want to do as a man. But y'all, you can't use sex as a weapon. So I have this policy in my relationship that he can get it whenever he wants to. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to be swinging from the chandeliers all the time. Sometimes I'm tired because I'm about my business. I'm trying to not be having to live check to check or whatever, be scrounging. So I'm about my business. Sometimes I'm tired. Sometimes, you know what I mean, it ain't gonna be no fireworks, but I'm not gonna use that as an excuse to never have sex with the man or get mad at him for something and not want to have sex with him. Use it as a weapon. I wouldn't want him to do that to me. That's manipulation. And manipulation has no place in a relationship. That's a relationship killer. Lack of communication, insecurity, and using sex as a weapon are all relationship killers. So once again, the myth, that it's a myth that black men don't want black women. They do. They just don't want us with all this bullshit that we've been bringing to the table. And it's funny because women will have a list of what the man has to have, and she'll say, these are my standards. And that's great. You should have standards. You should know exactly what you want and not settle for anything less. But you have to understand that there are men that have standards as well. And you can't just come to the table and the only thing you bring into the table is pussy. That is not going to keep your relationship together. You coming with pussy, but you got a badass attitude. You nagging all the damn time. You beat him down when the world has already beat him down while he was outside. Your home should be your safe haven. That's for male and female. I don't want to have to deal with people commenting on my posts, nagging me all day, and then I gotta roll over the mic and he nagging. I ain't got time for that. So I know men don't want that either. If they are being dogged out by society, constantly told they aren't shit, they aren't valuable, they don't bring anything to the table, he don't need to come home and hear it from you. And if that's what you're doing, you're with the wrong person. You have to learn how to separate somebody's lack from their worth. I'm going to say that again. You have to learn how to separate someone's lack from their worth. You're not going to get nobody's perfect. You're not perfect. You're not going to get this person you created in a lab in your brain. They're going to have some flaws. And you have to decide if what they bring to the table is worth more than what they lack. You have to learn how to separate their lack from their worth. Mike don't have a beard. I love a man with the beard. He probably loves a woman that has perky breasts. That is 3 children, nursed them. That's 12 years past. He should have caught me before 1996 when when were you born, Kayla? 96. He should have caught me before 96 and definitely before 2005 when I had the last one, because she was just, I don't know, bad luck in the breast department. So, you know, he's not getting everything that he wants, but he has separated my lack of perky breasts from what I'm worth to him. And so that's what I would want you to do. Separate someone's lack from their worth. If they're worth more to you than they lack, hold on to it, make it work. If what they lack weighs more than what they're worth, get rid of their ass. Don't be afraid to start over. All this, well, we've been together 5 years. Don't nobody give two shits. If you ain't happy, if it's not working out, throw them deuces up. Thank you for joining me. This has been Sunday with Shemeka Michelle. I've been so calm. For all of those that think that I don't have the ability to do that, I do. Maybe in part to my little red solo cup, I don't know. But I've been calm today. I hope that I have helped us kind of understand that this is a lie, that black men don't want black women or don't like black women. We've just had some black women out here being loudmouth hoes, and they have given us a bad reputation. The good women. Good women, it's time for y'all to stand up. It's time for y'all. This Naked Girls movement is for all the regular women. It's not for bad bitches. Sorry, unless you a bad bitch, like you in rehab, like you trying to get better. This is for regular women. I'm here on Sunday, 7 p.m. I do want to tell you, I will not be here next Sunday. Next Sunday, there will be no Sunday with Shemeka Michelle. I'll be on vacation. I'm gonna miss y'all. But I'll be back the following Sunday after that. Join Chris Clark on Tuesday for Total Woman Tuesday. That's Total Woman space 40 on YouTube. Join Javon Clark for Bears and Bubbles every morning at 7:45 at J. Michael Clark on YouTube. He's also on Facebook. And we soon have the Naked Hour coming. We have not determined the time and the day, but the Naked Hour is coming. And let's see. The album. Naked Girls album. It's gonna be the shit. Beautiful is the first song that we're sharing with you all, but the album is good and it's well rounded. I think that we celebrate us as women. We call it Feminism number 5, Feminism Wave number 5. Chris, which one? Feminism number 5, where we say that we desire a man, but we don't need his ass to breathe. We are black women that love black men. We think black men are valuable, great, and we think that black women are valuable and great. And so that's what we're pushing. We also have the show coming. It's going to be like a comedy, some sketch comedy. Almost Famous. It's going to be funny as hell. Okay? And my book, Keep It Naked. A Naked Girl's Guide to Live Life Authentically, is on Amazon. Buy it, god damn it. Buy the motherfucking book. I just had to get a couple curse words in there because I didn't say that many today. Buy the book. It's on Amazon. Keep It Naked. I love y'all. The cover is amazing. I worked out for like 2 weeks to make sure I look great for that, okay? Buy the book. I love y'all. Go watch my boo get his Lifetime Achievement Award at the, on BET. Peace. I love y'all. I hope I said everything. Play us out, Mike. Come on, Chrissy. You ready? I'm outside.
I was born ready. You know I ain't got to be on anything for no weed together before I eat. So I'm
beautiful. I'm so supreme. I'm better than you. It's my life. I call shots. I can do whatever I want. I'm better than you. Set the rules to my own game. I'm better than you. I do. I
I must admit, I think I'm the shit. They say that I talk too loud, but when I rock the crowd, sit your black ass down.
Tell 'em, girl.
I can't, I do. I wake up just to make my own rules. I can't lose. I'll stay the best to make my own move.
And
I'm beautiful, I'm so supreme. I'm better than you. It's my life, I call shots.
I can do whatever I want.
I'm doing my own thing.
I'm better than you.
Set the rules to my own game.
I'm better than you. See, I grew up thinking I want shit. Now motherfuckers can't fuck with this. See, I ain't trying to say I'm better than y'all. I'm just listening to the mirror, mirror on the wall. I've really had to build my self-esteem to love myself. Now I believe that confidence is what I want. 'Cause I can do whatever I want. Just look me in the mirror, ooh, I start looking back. I didn't like her skin was too black. Mama said the black, the berry, the sweet, the juice. The berry, the light, that I know you. When I lost my man, I lost everything young. I was sure. Lifted and controllable.
I'm beautiful, I'm so supreme. I'm better than you. It's my life, I call shots.
I can do whatever I want.
I'm doing my own thing.
I'm better than you.
Set the rules to my own game.
I'm better than you. I'm just listening to the mirror, mirror on the wall. And see, my mirror tells me I don't need all that. All them fake nails and fake hair, fake eyelashes. Come on, y'all. I was born great. I ain't trying to do all that fake mess. Not today.
Stop that, Lee.
It's finished.
Yeah, he finished.
Oh, that was great. That's my first time listening to it.
Really? Thank you.